What's up guys, this is Nakul back with the honest review video of Lenovo Vibe X2. Today I'm gonna tell you pros and cons about this phone, basically what a normal day user would like and dislike in this phone, what are the goods and the bads about this phone. So again, this video is going to be kind of lengthy, so please be patient with me, but I will try to move as fast as possible and try to keep it point to point. So let's get started. So first of all, I'll be telling you about pros about this phone, what are the good things about this phone, and the first thing is the design and how it looks. The design is really great, it's really sleek and slim, and it's the first multi-layered phone if we believe Lenovo. As you can see, there are 3 layers over here, and it looks really beautiful and feels really premium in the hand. Plus it's really lightweight, only 120 grams, and a phone of this size with 5 inches of display and this light, it's really amazing. Moving on to the second thing that I like about this phone is its screen. The screen is 5 inches and it's full HD, and it's just amazing guys, the touch of it, and it's so vivid and brilliant, I just can't tell you. You only have to experience it in person to know how good it is, but seriously it's really great guys. The touch is really smooth, it's like a feather touch I would say. So that's the second thing. Moving on to the third thing now, which is its performance. It has 2 GHz octa-core processor which performs really well. I ran the Antutu benchmark on this device and it scored highest till now, I mean highest in Antutu benchmark history, so that's pretty great. If you want to see that video, then click over here, I'll put a link over here so you can see all the benchmarks I ran on this phone. Moving on to the fourth thing, which is its loudspeaker. The loudspeaker is really great guys, it's over here as you can see. It's kind of tiny, but it's really loud and clear I would say. And as I said in its unboxing video that this is the second phone of which loudspeaker I really liked after Moto G first gen. So that's true guys, after Moto G first generation, this is the second phone of which loudspeaker I really liked. Obviously it's not as loud as Moto G, but definitely as much as clear, and a bit less louder than it, but still very good. So that's the fourth thing that I like about this phone. So as we just talked about screen and loudspeaker, I want to show you a video to give you a demo of how good the screen is and how loud is the loudspeaker. So just take a look. So as you just saw guys, it's really amazing. The screen is brilliant and so is the loudspeaker. Anyways, moving on to the fifth thing that I like about this phone, which is in its settings. Now if we go in settings, we have all the normal settings over here, but then we have this feature tab over here. So when we come over to this feature tab, as you can see, we have all these features over here which are all different, but I couldn't tell them differently because that would take too long. So I thought just to sum up in the fifth thing that I like about this phone. I'll just quickly tell you what are these. So the first thing is volume key backlight, means press either volume key up or down to switch the screen on. So that's the first thing. White touch, one touch shortcut access. I'll just show you this one. Just like iPhone, this gives a dot over here, and when you click it, it will show menu. As you can see, a short menu. So this is the second thing in this feature tab. Oops, let me turn it off. Moving on, we have the smart answer. Automatically answer incoming call when the device is raised near to your ear. Knock to light, double tap in lock screen to turn on off the screen. So that's pretty great. Quick snap, double tap home button while the screen is off to take snap. Means when your screen is off, just double tap the middle button, home button, and it will take a quick snap without making any noise or turning on the screen. So this is pretty cool I guess. So the next thing is smart standby. The screen will light up when you look at it. So this is pretty great. Next thing is screen rotation, which is pretty normal. Then we have the pocket mode. Automatically increases ringtone volume when the phone is inside the pocket. So that's good. Then we have decreased tone volume. Automatically decreases ringtone volume when the phone has been picked up. Again a good thing. And lastly, you have this smart scene. You can set your profile at a specified time. You can also set your profile at specified Wi-Fi. So that's cool. You have these profiles you can turn on. Like you have 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. You want your phone to be silent or anything, you can customize in here. Plus you can make your own scene, new scene. So this is cool. So this was the fifth thing, the features tab. Moving on to the sixth thing that I like about this phone, which is the recording option in the calling screen itself. I'll just show you. As you can see over here, we can start recording and then we can stop recording. So that's pretty great. Okay, so the seventh thing that I like about this phone is that it has this glove mode, which increases the sensitivity of the screen, and you can even use this touch screen while you are wearing glove in winters. Here it is. As you can see, high sensitivity touch. When high sensitivity touch is enabled, touching screen with gloves is supported. So this is pretty cool. Moving on to the eighth thing now, which is the audio profiles. If we go in the settings, over here you have the audio profiles. We usually used to get these in Nokia devices before, but now we are seeing this in Android devices as well, so this is pretty great. The ninth thing that I like about this phone is also in the settings. If you go over here, then we have this notification center, and here you can customize all the stuff. As you can see, it says notification bar icon settings, and here are all the icons, means you can customize all these icons in the notification bar. So this is cool. Then we have click to hide the notification bar, means it will hide the bar from the top. Then we have display battery indicator settings, percentage or normal graphical. Display current network speed, means when you have your Wi-Fi or mobile data turned on, it will show how much speed you are getting. It will show above here. Then we have no screenshot notification, means when you click a screenshot, it won't show in the notification bar. Wi-Fi connection status, whenever you will unlock your screen, it will show is it the Wi-Fi connected or not. Then we have pull down notification bar option, expandable under key guard, today's schedule, activate app notifications, prioritize app notifications. So this is the ninth thing that I like about this phone. The 10th thing that I like about this phone is the theme center right over here. You have this themes which you can apply, as you can see, but these are the pre-installed ones and I don't know how to download the new ones. At least I couldn't find the option. You have all this stuff here, but I didn't really explore it that much, so I will leave this up to you guys to explore it. So moving on to the 11th thing now that I like about this phone is also in the settings. If we go over here in display, then we have this display color balance. In this you can just customize the color of your display, I would say. Comfort mode, super bright mode, custom mode. So you can change the color tone of the display, saturation, smart brightness. So this is something pretty cool. So this was the 11th thing. Now moving on to the 12th thing that I like about this phone, which is also the last thing in this list, and that is the accessories you get in the box. And the first thing is this cover, transparent cover, as you must have seen in the unboxing of this video. So this cover is pretty cool. It's really flexible and it's transparent, so it doesn't spoil the beauty of the phone, and you can always see through the back panel of the phone, this golden back panel. So it's pretty great. And the second thing is this headphones. These are the flat cables, so they don't get tangled, and in earbud style headphones, so they sound pretty decent. Quality is nice. So this is the 12th thing and the last thing that I like about this phone. So moving on to the cons part now, the bad things about this phone, the things that I didn't like. And the first thing is the camera. Well, that's right guys, it does have a 13 megapixel camera, but I guess it's not up to the mark. And the first thing that I didn't like about this camera is the video recording quality. Actually the quality is fine, but when you record the video indoors, it's very dark and you can barely see anything. I'll just give you an example, just give me a second. Okay guys, so over here I have my Moto G first generation and Lenovo Vibe X2. Both has the same video. I recorded the video by holding both the phones together like this. So let's see the difference now. and as you can see, the flash of both the phones were on, but you can clearly see the difference, how dark the video is in the Lenovo Vibe X2. So this is pretty annoying. Anyways, let's move on. So as you guys just saw that how dark the video is indoors, however outdoor it's all fine, the video recording is really great outdoors. Now there's one more thing about the camera that I didn't like. It's when you click pics with the flash, it turns out to be a bit greenish or yellowish, I would say. I would surely show you an example. Okay guys, so over here as you can see I have a pic that I clicked with the Lenovo Vibe X2. This is without the flash, and as you can see the room color is kind of a grayish pinkish type. Now I clicked a same pic with the flash, and here we go. As you can see, it changes the whole color of the pic. This is without flash, with flash. So that's another thing about the camera that I didn't like. Like when you click pics with the flash, it turns out to be a greenish or yellowish. However, if you click pics outdoors or without the flash, the picture quality is really amazing, guys. I will include the picture samples which you can see after this. So as you guys just saw that the pics clicked outdoors and in daylight were really great and amazing, but pics clicked with the flash indoors were a bit greenish or yellowish. So that was the first thing that I didn't like about this phone. Moving on to the second thing now that I didn't like about this phone is the light leak. As you can see, it has this 3 capacitive buttons, and they have the backlight in them. So at this gap the light tends to leak a bit. I don't know why. When you press them and when the light turns on, so a bit of light comes out of this edge. I don't know if you guys can see in the camera or not, but you can surely see a tiny bit of difference. Here it is. So that's the second thing that I didn't like. I mean, it's a 20,000 rupees phone. The quality should be up to the mark. Anyways, moving on to the third thing now that I didn't like about this phone is the UI, the Vibe UI. It's just like the Xiaomi Redmi 1S and Huawei Honor Holy. There is no menu button, no apps drawer. So that's pretty annoying. Plus you can't even create folders in it. At least I couldn't find any option to create folders. As you can see, if we go in the add, then we have this widgets, and if we press desktop settings, then we have all this. In more settings you have gesture setting, auto range icons, but there is no option to create folders. Plus you can't even drag any folder in between this area, as you can see. So that's pretty annoying. Though this problem can be solved by installing a third-party launcher like Go Launcher, Buzz Launcher, or any other launcher you like, so it's not a big of a deal, but still. Okay, so the fourth thing that I didn't like about this phone is that it doesn't have USB on the go support. That's right guys, it was a shock for me that it's a 20k phone and it doesn't have USB on the go, but that's true. Moving on to the fifth thing now that I didn't like about this phone is that it doesn't have any SD card slot. Though it does have 32 GB of internal memory, out of which you get around 25 GB user available, but still a SD card slot is always good to have. So let's move on to the sixth thing now that I didn't like about this phone, which is also the last thing in this list, is that the music volume in the headphones is kind of less. Quality is great in the headphones, but it's the volume which is kind of less. So that's the sixth thing that I didn't like about this phone. So that's pretty much it about the pros and cons. Now let's talk about some general stuff like the battery. The battery of this phone is 2300 mAh, and if we consider the size of the screen and the processor, so it's not that big, but still it gives pretty nice and decent backup. You will easily get around 15 to 16 hours with normal usage, and if you use less then you can also get even more. And now let's talk about the call quality, which is also at the good side. The speaker is loud and clear and the call quality is really great. I barely noticed any glitches or anything, so the call quality is also on the positive side. The last thing that I want to talk about is the GPS, which took literally 5 minutes to get its GPS first lock. So that was kind of late, but still, let's see how this phone performs in the future. So that's pretty much about it, guys. This was the honest review video of Lenovo Vibe X2. If you have any comments, any questions, then you can put them in the comments down below. Plus, I also made a Facebook page for people who want to know about my current and upcoming activities, so you can go and like me there. The link of that page will be in the description below. If you have any questions also, you can directly ask me over there, because that would be easier for me to reply you over there. So thank you for watching, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe.